Thank you for joining me on part 2 where we finish this makeup look.
Hey, welcome back to All Things Femme, where we know that our femininity is our superpower and we use it. In the previous part 1 of this video, I started this makeup look and we talked about the foundations of our feminine magnetism. In this video, I'm going to finish this look and we are going to talk about realistic ways to develop your magnetism. You want to first start by developing your own unique style. Now, I'm no fashionista, never have been, but I do know how to go on Pinterest and search up concert outfit Black woman. I hope we all do that. Anyway, another practical tip, cultivating a sense of mystery. Now, I have a problem with this myself. When I meet people, sometimes I have diarrhea of the mouth and I want to get to know them and I want them to get to know me and blah, 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 blah. No. You want to let the other person talk more, especially when you're first meeting them. If you have a hard time keeping a mystery about yourself, just be quiet. Nobody can misconstrue that. Nobody can make anything up. And nobody can say, oh, I know how she feels about this. No. Be quiet. Let people get to know you. Let them earn the right to get to know you. Now, remember, that doesn't mean being rude or standoffish. That's not going to draw people to you. Duh. Give them just enough information so that they can feel comfortable around you and know that you're human, but that's it. With that being said, practice active listening. When people are telling you things, listen to them. Look them in the eyes, shake your head, say things like, yeah, uh-huh, right. Listen to them. People love being heard. They love being seen. They love being the center of attention. By you giving them that space to talk, you're really actually being magnetic. They're going to want to be around you. Create a positive and inviting atmosphere. Always surround yourself with things that make you happy. I can't take my bed with me everywhere, but I can take my pink cup that makes me happy. Also, be confident in your own skin. Now, that's a big one, and it's a hard one. It just is what it is. But some of the simple things that I've realized whenever you're struggling with confidence, one thing you don't want to do is exacerbate that. So, if you're having a really bad confidence day, put on something that makes you look cute or feel cute. Do your makeup. Do your hair. If it's a bad hair day, put on a cute hat. Do something that is going to make you feel better. You have to fake it until you make it, to be honest. There's plenty of times I'm not feeling feminine and like myself or happy. And I just fake it till I make it. I'm eventually okay. Now let's talk about self-love. And that somewhat goes hand in hand with you have to love you if you want to be magnetic and attract things to you. It's common sense. Why? That's like when somebody is miserable and all they do is gossip, all they do is cry. They always, every time you talk to them, there's something wrong with some part of their life. Those are people that they're not magnetic, they're actually repelling people. They're unhappy with themselves, they're unhappy with their lives. You don't want to be around them, right? Same thing applies. When you're unhappy, when you're not joyful, when you're not living in that kind of headspace, nothing's going to come to you. Why would it? When we love ourselves, when we choose to love ourselves, we radiate positivity, confidence, all those good things that make people and our desires want to come to us. We don't even have to chase them. They just come right in. Learn to be kind to yourself, even when you make mistakes. Sometimes I do things and then I'll go home at night and replay it over and over and over and over until I lose my, you know what? That's not helpful. Practice being compassionate with yourself. You messed up. You made a mistake. You're human. It happens. People do it every day. Set boundaries. Learn to say no. Now, that can be hard for people. And I understand that. I get that. It's always been hard for me to say no, just like I don't like hearing the word no. Like, what's that? But when you start putting yourself first, you know whenever it's time to say no. You know when you're too tired. You know when you've had enough. And you know when to say, you know what? No, I'm not going to be able to do this. A story I told before in a previous video was I was dating somebody and they would put their phone on D&D and I couldn't reach them. That was breaking a boundary for me. I need to feel confident, safe, and secure within a relationship or even within dating somebody. If I can't feel that with dating you, you're not for me. It's a boundary. And speaking of boundaries, one thing I do want to talk about is these men not taking y'all on dates. I don't get that. You're sleeping with them, you're cooking for them, you're letting them spend the night. Why are you not going on dates? That should be a number. That's like borderline basic necessity of dating me. We got to go out. It's not even dating if we don't date. Hello. That needs to be our number one boundary for real. We got to go on a date. If we don't, and a date is not chilling at your house or mine. Matter of fact, don't even pick me up. I don't want you to know where I live. I'm going to meet you there and we'll see what happens. I'm not even going to save your number really until, I don't know, 5 dates maybe. So if I can't even put you in my phone, I'm definitely not going to put you in me. Set boundaries. Be clear about them. Stick to them. Once you start doing that, once you start setting boundaries and sticking to them, you're going to feel proud of yourself. It's going to show on the outside that, hey, I'm not playing about these boundaries. When you stop playing about your boundaries, the universe stops playing about them and starts working to do what it is you are trying to do. Focus on your strengths. Don't dwell on your weaknesses. We all have them, even those pretty Instagram models and influencers have weaknesses. One thing I always tell myself, even Beyonce boo-boos, even Halle Berry was cheated on, and vice versa for them. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Not that boo-booing is a mistake. The point is, we're all human. Focus on your strengths. You're going to make mistakes every day. Now, one thing that really does work, you just got to do it. Positive affirmations, write them down in your journal. Write them underneath the 3 things you're grateful for. I do it every night. Grateful for this, that, that. Also, I am smart. I am important. I am beautiful. I am sleepy. Don't use that one. Don't use that one. That's not actually an affirmation. That's just, I'm sleepy. But you get the point. Do your I am affirmations. They help to build a new self-concept. And in another video, we will talk about applying your new self-concept. Now let's talk about what we're really here for. using your feminine magnetism to get what you want. Okay, so now that you know how to build your magnetism through your femininity, which is really actually should be natural, but if it's not, it will be. Start visualizing your goals. And I know that that can be hard, especially whenever so many other things are going on around you or you have other things to worry about. I don't have time to sit here and imagine things. Fine. Cut them out, put them in a notebook, and look at them. Also, what I do is when I lay down to go to sleep at night, it takes me at least 30 minutes, if not more, to fall asleep. Within those 30 minutes, my eyes are closed and I'm visualizing. I can fall asleep doing that, and then I'm dreaming about it all night. That works for me. Also, believe in yourself. That's a given, right? And it's also easier said than done. But you have to have faith in your abilities and in your potential. And if you don't, that's where affirmations come in again. You're working on your self concept. And to be very honest with you, that's where a lot of things start. Like, that's how you start living your best life. That's how you start living your soft life. That's how you start being successful in your career. That's how you start dating the man of your dreams. It starts with you. Self concept, no joke. I know it seems like what, but in all actuality, everything starts within, starts with you. Take action. Now, I know that we have talked about femininity being easy and falling into things. That is still true. But I cannot say I want to graduate from college and get my degree. That is my goal that I am manifesting, and then never enroll in college. Does that make sense to anybody? Done to me. You have to take inspired action. Yes, let things come to you, but you have to take action as well. Okay, finally, we want to use our magnetism. And when I say use our magnetism, I mean intentionally projecting your positivity, your radiance, your joy out into the world. Now, this can be done in many ways. Okay, I tried this hack where you outline your lips after you put on your lipstick with concealer, and it was going so wrong, but I wanted to come back on camera so that I can fix it so that you. So I did outline my lips with concealer. It was way too light, obviously. So then I went back over it with the foundation, which is the color of my skin. So now it's just giving a little, I'm going to do the lip liner. Feminine magnetism can be accomplished in a few ways. You're going to use your body language, stand tall, make eye contact, smile. Smiling is really a big part of it. I'm not a natural smiler. I have RBF really bad, but just think of something funny. Try to walk around smiling. It really draws people to you. Speak with confidence and enthusiasm. It's always about the tone when you're talking to other people. Then this is a big one. Having a good attitude, being positive. I've always been a person that is pretty straightforward. I've always been a person that, I guess, kind of has a bad attitude. Not the nicest person, but that's really just a sign of unhappiness when you're walking around with such a chip on your shoulder. Try being nice. Try being positive. You don't have to like everybody, but it's okay to be cordial, be kind. And finally, set your intention. Every day when you wake up, set an intention for how you want your day to be and how you would like for your day to go. Set your intention that today I'm going to attract my new Jeep. Today I am going to have a great attitude. Today I am going to be kind to others. Today I'm going to lend a helping hand. Set your intention for positivity from the moment you wake up. When you use your magnetism in that way, you're sending out signals that say, hey, I'm happy. I'm living my best life. I have a safe place for all my desires to land. And it's right here with me. When you send that out into the world, the universe hears you and sends back everything to you. It's really the law of what goes around comes around. You've known that since you were probably 4, right? Still applies. Now, one note that I do want to make, because there's plenty of people that do want to teach you about trickery and manipulation, all of those things are just a part of those people. When you're past that point in life and you're saying, hey, I'm no longer want to manipulate, I want to actually live and be happy and have the best things happen. That is, using your magnetism is not about manipulating people or tricking people. It's about being authentic, being confident and positive, and exuding true happiness, true positivity, which in turn makes you magnetic. Remember that we are powerful, magnetic beings, women. Once you embrace that feminine energy, I promise so many things will turn around for you. Now, I've never used black eyeliner as a lip liner. It's just something I saw. I want to see how it looks on me. So we'll see. So let's recap what we've talked about in both videos. The power of pleasure. Embrace your pleasure and enjoy your pleasure. And if you need to get to a place of pleasure very quickly, you can do it yourself. Embrace your feminine essence. That means having fun, dancing, crafting, whatever draws out your femininity, whatever makes you creative, do those things. Living, loving, and leading. It's okay to be a leader and use your good, use your power for good. It's okay to inspire others, but first love yourself. Nobody else is going to love you until you do. Practice being happy. Practice faking it until you make it. Practice spreading positivity. Practice self-care. Embrace your intuition. Listen to yourself and spread positivity. You want to make sure that you project those positive vibes out into the world. That's going to draw people to you. Believe in yourself, take inspired action, and of course, visualize, visualize, visualize. Remember, you are a powerful, magnetic, feminine woman, and because of those things, you can get anything and do anything and be anything. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, talk to you later, girls.